Good afternoon, my dear students. Last class we discussed the poem Life written by Henry Van Dyck. So here we are going to discuss the figure of speech from the poem. Before that, first line. Look at the first line. Let me but live my life with from year to year. Here me refer to Henry Van Dyck. That's what the poet. So and then you should know what is alliteration. Alliteration, the repetition of consonant sound. I'll explain in regular classes what is consonants. In English there are totally 44 sounds. From that we are going to divide vowels, consonants as well as diphthongs. For that consonant sound, the repetition of consonant sound we are going to call as alliteration. For example, here still seeking. So first letter S as well as here yes. These are all example of consonant sound. So still seeking. So here S as well as here yes, alliteration. That's what same letter will be repeated in a single line. That's what alliteration. And then anaphora. Anaphora is repetition. Again it is a repetition, but the first letter should be the same of the each line. Look at the third and fourth line. Not hurrying, not mourning. For first you should look at the first letter as well as the first word, not as well as not. So these are all called anaphora. Alliteration, only the first letter should be same in the only the single line. Two lines are same and the beginning should be the same. That's what anaphora. And then metaphor, the indirect comparison. So two things or two people is going to compare indirectly is called metaphor, and two things and two peoples are compared directly is called a simile. Then look at the dim past. So what's fifth line, in the dim past nor holding back in fear. So here you should know the dim past, it's also metaphor. Metaphor is going to that's what the dim past is going to compare with the past days, the olden days. That's what that's why we have to be called as metaphor. And then for future veils. So next line in the dim past, for the next from the what the future veils. Future veils here the personification as well as the next line. Future veils as well as the next line youth and age. Happy heart and face is all youth and age also here personification. And then contrast, youth as age as well as we should call as a contrast, the contrast between youth age as well as the old age. So that's what the contrast. And then crone, second stanza, fourth line, new friendship, high adventure, and a crone. So here crone refers to metaphor. And then contrast, up, hill and up as well as down, rough or smooth. These are all contrast. And then the rhyme scheme. So the end of the word should be repeated. If it is repeated, we should call as a different manner. But if it is the same, we should name it as A, B, B, like that. Okay, then crone refers to fame. So again the second stanza, fourth line, last word, crone refers to fame. So these are all some of the figure of speech. As well as turn, the last line, last turn will be the best. Turn as well as the. So those two letters are repeated. That's why we can call it as alliteration. Life, life, from the first line also, live as well as my life, these are all alliteration. There may be so many alliterations are there, but you should be very familiar about the metaphor, anaphora, and oxymoron, like that. So otherwise it will be easy to identify the alliteration words. These are all some of the figure of speech in this poem. You should write this poem as your home test today. Thank you.